Hey y'all, welcome to another entry of B's Nail Diary. I'm your girl B, and in today's entry, I'm so sorry that there is such a delay in between this one and the last video, but we are going to be doing another swatch video. We're doing the second box of animal prints. I'm so I know I said I was trying not to have such a delay in between videos, but y'all, life has been lifing, so we're working through some things. So without further ado, yeah, we're just gonna get into the video. These are more so there are some big cats, and then there are more like snake prints here down here. These two, I don't know what we would consider these. They're pretty cool. I don't know if these are animal print. Maybe, I don't know, but they're actually pretty cool. And then we have this like holographic cheetah print or leopard print or whatever. So I'm going to go 5 at a time. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to apply the foil glue to 5 of the nails at one time, and then we'll swatch those, and then I'll do the next 5 and then we'll swatch those. So I'm going to apply some foil glue and I'll meet y'all back here. All right, y'all, while these tips are, or while the foil glue is curing, so I'm actually gonna do a 2-minute cure this time. Just because it's not that too far off from 99 seconds. So we're just gonna do 2 60-second round cures. And then I'll let them, I guess, kind of cool down for like a 30 seconds or so. And then we'll start applying. So let's move these out of the way. Let's get these cut up. And yeah, so I want to say thank you to the beautiful souls that commented their favorite design, like their favorite foil pattern from the last video, and like what kind of like a design idea they would do. I really enjoyed I enjoyed reading those comments, and like you guys gave me some really great ideas. I like the ideas of like doing like using one of the patterns as just an accent nail, and like maybe having solid nails, a solid design or a solid color, sorry, on the rest of the nails. And yeah, so I'll definitely be keeping that in mind moving forward, and I'll definitely keep that in mind, figuring out like which I think some of you guys like that purple one as well, and I think someone said one of the last ones on this side, which was either that same purple snake one that I used in a previous design for my birthday nails, or the yellow and gray kind of like camouflage, not camouflage, but kind of a snake print one. This is giving me camo vibes. Is this more of a camo? Is this more of a camo than like a leopard or a tiger or something? I don't know. I'm over here touching up all of the pieces because everything is not, they're all kind of in here haphazardly. Like they just want to do their own thing. I know there's a way. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's get these others. The tips are done curing, so I'm just gonna let those rest while I get the rest of these cut up. Let them rest while I get the rest of these cut up. But yeah, oh dear, I really enjoyed this one. So I'm remembering to try to get large enough pieces. Actually, I don't even know if that's a large enough piece. That might not be a large enough. We're gonna make it work. Oh, it might be. It should be. We're gonna make it work. Gosh, rolling all this stuff back up in a way that like it makes sense, in a way that it's actually going to stay in its like container, its compartment, and not just come springing out every time I open it like that. All right, now 2 more to cut. All right, let me get these last two cut. Let me finish fighting with these off camera, and then we'll be back to get the foils transferred. I'm lying, I'm back. I wanted to show you guys this one really quickly. This cheetah foil, it's like, let me bring this closer. Oh man, this is like kind of like a, I don't know, it has like kind of like a satiny look, and like look at the underside. The underside is actually so pretty. I haven't seen an underside like this. Like even, actually, why am I lying? This one, full silver foil underneath. Ooh, exciting. Okay. Oh, one new piece. All right, let me get the rest of this cut up and I'll be back. All right, we are back. We have our foil glued tips. We have our strips. Let's get to transferring. Okay, so I'm gonna start here on this side. I don't know why. So I'm gonna double check and make sure we're on the right side because I'm actually a little bit paranoid now. So I was doing my nails last week. I was doing my nails a couple weeks ago. I was attempting to do my nails a couple weeks ago, and I was using like a transparent foil over top of, let me see, do we go Ziags? Oop. Over top of, I forgot my silicone tool. 1 second. I was using a, ooh, hold on. Can we get a second? Can we take a second? Ooh. Okay, this one, I don't know how visible it is to see. Like you can see the transfer happening. I don't know if you can, the camera's picking it up. But it's actually really cool because the pattern is white and the tip is not like a natural white color. It's like you can see it. That's so cool. I really like this already. So yes, I want to double check. I'm going to be double checking, especially when they're super glossy. So this one was transparent that I was using, so it was a little challenging, but I was also rushing. But I was trying. It took me like 2.5 hours longer to do one hand of my nails because I was struggling to do foils on 2 fingers only. So, and I realized when I was like, okay, let me switch the foil, let me just use something else. Ooh, nice. I like that. You can see a little bit missing here at the tip, but it's like hardly noticeable because the background of the nail is white. But yeah, so I ended up using a different foil, and it was only at that moment that I realized that because it was so glossy, and the letters were black on the clear, I was doing it, and the back was reflecting off of the light so much that I was like, I didn't realize what side was what, and I realized it after. So I'm like, okay, cool. We're gonna consistently remember to check which side of the foil we're using, especially with transparent. So guys, don't forget that. Okay, next, this cool cheetah. And remember, these nails, I don't know if this one's large enough. These nails were cured for 2 minutes, and then they sat to kind of cool down, I don't know, like a minute. Oh yeah, I am already pretty excited for this. Sorry if I'm not in the frame. I'm totally biased. Like, I really love big cat prints. I love big cats in general, so I'm very biased with this this set of foils. However, I'm excited. I'm actually biased with this side because there's the 10, and it seems like you have 4 big cat and more, or 5 big cat and then more snake. All right, this one, I'm nervous because it's not as obvious that it's transferred. So let's go from this side. Not bad. Some of my edges didn't come through. Sorry, some of my edges didn't come through, but that looks nice with a nice, very glossy top coat. I like that. Ooh, okay. Yeah, see, you can see like some of my sides. That might have been the way that I applied the foil. Maybe it's I also have like hand cream on my hands as well, so that could also be impacting. Okay, this one is also another favorite. I really like this one because it looks like a very natural, like picturesque leopard print. Like, it doesn't look how do you say? I was gonna say it doesn't look printed. Obviously, it looks printed because it is printed. Okay, let's just get this one on here. I'm finding because I have hand cream on, the silicone tool is actually working a lot better for me today. Do you guys like big cat prints? If so, what is your favorite big cat print? I am extremely partial to, oh man, you know what? I love leopard print. Absolutely love leopard print. Actually, you know what? It's gonna have to be leopard print, all of its different variations. Yeah. Because you can get so many different, like, you can do so many different colors with these like spots and everything. Like there's like so many different ways it can be done. Even with this, like this is more of a camo, like a camouflage type of print, but it still kind of works because you've done the cheetah colors, or not the cheetah, sorry, the leopard print colors, the traditional oranges and browns and blacks. So let's get this one off. I'm nervous. Let me make sure. Okay, let me make sure I got my edges. Let me turn her over and make sure I get my edges folded over in the tip. Okay, let's get it transferred. Okay, again, missed some edges, and you saw me go around those edges, but because of the background color of the nail tip of the swatch, it's like very minimal in some of these areas. Like if it was like just tips, like it's from afar, you can't really tell that the edge is missing. Obviously you can tell that up here is missing. Can't really tell that up here is missing. Nice. I'm sorry, I think this is the way that I applied them. Like I feel like I might not have applied all the way to my edges, but I think I'm pretty sure I did. I might not have. I might have been going a little too fast. Either way, we're getting the main body of the swatch stick in the actual foil, so I think we're okay. I missed the top crown piece here too. I realized that is obviously, that's how you get the skips with the crinkles. I don't know how to avoid these wrinkles at like the cuticle area, so we don't have like a skipping design. All right, let's see how this one goes. Hey. Okay, that's a pretty clean execution. Again, with these like far edges. Still looks cool though. Still looks good. And last but not least for this row, for the big cats, we have another leopard, sorry. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna go sides first here. And they could be also reacting a little bit differently because again, they are full cover. I have cream on my hands. Could be many different things. I think I missed the edges with the foil glue itself, or maybe I just didn't get it enough on there. Sorry. Okay. Okay, are we ready? Okay, that's upsetting. Let's go back. Push that girl in. Perfect. That's pretty clean too. Get off my finger. Okay. Ooh. Cute with a bigger design. Okay, so here are 5. I'm actually gonna do this a little bit differently this time. I'm gonna go and show you guys each row first, like each row as I go. And then at the end, I'll show all of them. And then you guys can comment and let me know which one of the whole entire box was your favorite. So this is where we're at for this top part of the big cats, and this crackled, it's still really cool. This crackled design, it's still really cool. But if we're just looking at the big cats here, we're just looking at the big cats here. I am still pretty partial to, I like them all. They all serve different purposes. I like them all. Yeah, okay. Let me get the others prepared, the other sticks prepared. And then I'll meet you guys back here. All right, y'all. I got the foils cut as well. So I'm just gonna place them as, this might not be big enough, as these continue to cool down. Right off the bat, yeah, so we have like 3 more snake prints and then 1 more, what do we call it? Leopard print? Sorry, I'm just rearranging my situation here. I don't have the dental bib on a towel today, so it keeps sliding around, and I have like my armrest out, so the armrest is on it, and every time I move the armrest, everything starts sliding around. So I apologize if I'm like moving in and out of frame, or if like the nails and stuff are moving in and out of frame. I very much apologize. Okay, I think these are like cool enough. Let's start back on the right side. And once I start, so this one also has like a iridescent shiny backing. This will be interesting. Okay, again, I don't know if I cut a big enough piece. I don't think I did. I did, but not enough to not get wrinkles around the cuticle area. Okay, let me take my armrest away because maybe it's getting in my way. See, and I'll also ask of the second row of this set, of this box of foils, which one would be your favorite? Well, obviously when we're done everything, I'll show you guys what it's looking like. Yeah, so you really got to scrape this in there then. Okay. Okay, that's why my sides weren't going, because I wasn't scraping it in enough. Okay, ready? No, we still have... And that's the thing, as I learn, like some foils are just gonna react the way that they want to react. Ooh. Still sticky. So I think these actually might need to cool for a little bit longer, because it came off still kind of sticky and kind of like streaky. Like you could see like the strings from the adhesive. So I'm actually going to try to redo this one. Let me get a new swatch stick and I'll be back. Okay, so while that new swatch stick is in the lamp on its second 60-second cure, let's move on to the rest of these. So I think these hopefully have had enough time to cool down now. So I'm really realizing that cool down time is extremely important. Why, I don't know, but damn it, this is not big enough, but we're gonna make it work because I don't feel like opening these things. I don't like fighting with these foils to get them back, like to wrap them back up the way that they're meant to be wrapped up. It's kind of tedious. Oh, I like this already. Ooh, I like it already, guys. I like it already. I can already see it releasing. It's already transferring. I like this. I'm also, as I'm doing these foils and for like just over the next 2 weeks, I'm just gonna be trying to come up with ideas for a nail set. I have a, this is kind of awkward. I have a work event, but I don't work there anymore. So I'm going to a Christmas party at my old, an old colleague is holding. I didn't go last year, so I wanted to go this year, especially because like I resigned. I resigned at the beginning of November. So yeah, I gotta be coming up with some ideas. Hold on, let me pause that for a second and let's peel. Ooh, satisfying. I really like this one too. This is okay. These ones are giving me just like very simple accent statement nail. I am here for it. Obviously, as if you get your edges and everything transferred correctly. I really scraped it in on this side, this edge here. So it came in, but you can see that it's kind of skipping a little bit. Cool. But yeah, so I'm going to be wearing it looks black, but it's like a navy blue, like it's a very dark navy mermaid style dress with a cowl neck. And yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out how to style it, how to accessorize it. It's a dress I have not had the opportunity to wear yet. And it also didn't really fit me the right way before. It fits me a lot better now, because I put a little bit more weight on and kind of just, you know, my body is just, you know, grown woman weight, not even grown woman weight, just getting a little bit, just gained back some weight that I had lost. So it fits a lot better now. So I'm just I want to wear it and figure out how to accessorize it. So if you guys have any ideas, I will see if I can find a picture of a similar dress. And if you guys have any ideas about what kind of shoes to wear with a mermaid style dress, it's long, it's floor length. It's very formal. Doesn't have a lot of stretch, no slits or anything. Yeah, so like what kind of shoes, what kind of accessories, and yeah, this is like a work function type of thing. So any ideas are welcome. If no ideas, that is not a problem either. I've been on Pinterest all day, and Google. Actually, the Google search helped me a lot better than Pinterest because I needed to have specific search words. Anyways, actually guys, psych, I did not get this edited and put up before my event. So here is a picture of what I wore, how I accessorized it, and what my nails ended up looking like. I ended up just doing a green cat eye, and then like some ombre Frenches. I definitely was pressed for time because I don't give myself enough time to do anything. But yes, that is how that came out. I did not end up taking any pictures, like proper pictures of my nails. So if anyone's interested in seeing me recreate this set, maybe with a different color, let me know. Okay, bye. Let's peel. Oh. Ooh, that was a very, very clean. For the most part, you can see some of the blue that's missing. However, that's pretty cool. Okay, let's, oh yeah, that one's still in the lamp. We're gonna do this one last. Okay, I'm really excited about this one because I really liked it when I first saw it out of the thing, and then it was like really frustrating to use because it's metallic on both sides. So let's see. Should I wipe it with rubbing alcohol like I've seen others do? Okay, 1 second. Okay, I'm kind of nervous to do this. The first time I did this, like I ended up wiping off. So I just got some rubbing alcohol on a lint-free wipe pad. It's actually a gauze pad. It's like, it's a non-woven gauze pad. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to, because I had oil on my hands, right? Like I have oily fingers. So I'm gonna try to just like wipe off any like oils or anything. And I feel like I'm like wiping some of the metallic off. Okay, let's let that. And I only say that because like I can see like little, very, you guys, the camera doesn't pick up the tiny shards. Okay, but I think it got some hair off. Okay. Here's our swatch stick. Here's our vial. We go diagonal because that gives us the, oh yeah, see that? I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see. You see these little micro holes? These little, that is from wiping with the rubbing alcohol. So, note to self, stick to our guns. Like I said, I tried it once before and it didn't work out. Okay. Ooh, it's already transferring. It's so freaking pretty. Okay. Wrap around. Scratch it in. Scratch card. Flip her over. Scratch her in here too. Okay, cuticle. Cuticle wrap around. Yo, I'm nervous and I'm excited. Okay, it's okay. Well, let's take it off because it clearly wants to come off. Okay, ready? Ah! How? Watch ya. Look at that. That's what we've been working on accomplishing, but you can see all this metallic that came off my hands. So I like it. It's not completely rose gold. It's kind of like orangey peachy. I really like this one. Again, it's a little bit difficult to work with because of the foil backing. All right, and you know what, let's stick to our guns. We have another clear. Okay, boom, this is the perfect example. The foil that I was working with a couple weeks ago, it was exactly like this. It wasn't all over print, but it was one of the designer prints that you guys have probably seen on my nails, and I'll show you guys in the actual swatch video. But black and clear, and I was getting so much reflection. I thought this was the top portion, and because it was a longer strip, it was flattened out. I wasn't taking in the curve. So I thought this side was the top and this was the bottom. So I was applying it upside down, and every time I would go to rip it off, it would just like skid right off. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Did I not cure it long enough? What did I do? So I had done so many layers and it was over top of chrome. So it became a mess. I had so many layers of like product on the one nail. It was like a middle finger. And then by the time I got to this hand, I was like, oh, this is exactly why. Or no, sorry, I switched, like I said, I switched foils to a different, it was still clear, but it was gold instead. So it was a little easier for me to tell the underside because it was faded. I was kind of irritated because it was the set. It was gonna be perfect for this set. I did like French tips, but I used those like sticker guides, and I did chrome tips and like a solid chrome nail. I want to redo it, maybe on camera, but I think I want to do it on a shorter set of extensions just so they're a little bit easier. They're just more active to wear and easier every day. So comments, let me know if y'all are interested in seeing that, because that was also me just like testing out the those sticker guides, like the French guide thingies, because the first time I found a hack online of the right way to actually use them. So I'm like, okay, let me try that out, and it actually worked pretty well. Okay, this one's like falling off. This is a really good transfer, I can tell already. Look how clean that is. Look at that. That is very pretty. This is like a really pretty, like subtle, like could do this over top of like a plain, maybe not this dark of a color. Maybe not this dark of a, oh, maybe this dark of a color, you know. We could have foiled that up, you know, and do like a little diagonal. Right. Ooh, idea. Okay. I'm still working on using foils and like making like straight lines and whatnot. I'm not great at making straight lines. I bought a whole bunch of new liner brushes as well. And I want to try those out. I want to actually maybe do a video trying those out. They're double-sided, so there's like 10 different sizes of brushes. I want to try those out, doing some different lines. I am trying to work on my straight lines. Am I drawing things? Probably not, but it's so good to have straight lines because I'm still working. I'm still trying to perfect, not even perfect. I'm still just trying to get decent at doing like a traditional French tip. Because like, yeah, it's awkward. It's just a little awkward. I need more practice. So yeah, I'm planning to do that as a video as well. Obviously after we get the swatches done. It'll be a swatch of sorts. All right, let's get this last holographic leopard. I crumpled it. Oh, okay. And because I didn't press it down, and let me just like pull it back up. So let's get her down. Yeah, this already feels like a way better adhesion. Yeah, the cool down time is really important. The cool down and then the amounts of pressure that we're using to actually transfer the image, the pattern. It's very important. And I'm sorry if I keep going in and out of frame. All right. Okay, so maybe I'm finding with some of these Oliver print ones, you really gotta press hard. Like the Oliver print with like these opaque, like super opaque backgrounds. I think the ones with the more translucent backgrounds, those ones are not as difficult. Like the these ones were not too difficult. This one, again, foil back, very difficult. But this one wasn't super difficult. Mind you, it didn't have a foil back. It had like one of those backs, so they all have different personalities. Okay, ready for the last reveal. Again, I don't know. Maybe it's the foil. This is the thing. I am on the right side for sure this time. But it's like, I think it's the foil because when I tried it on like just a little tip there, it like initially, like I said, this was what the result was when I first tried it. When I first tried to transfer it, and then this was clearly the best transfer, so I should have just left well enough. And then this was the third one, so I don't know. It honestly could just be the foil, the type of foil it is. Yeah, so let me show you these. That one can go. I'll use the first one. And then I'm gonna go and top coat everybody, all 10 of them, and then I'll come back and I'll do a quick show and tell. Since I've already shown you guys them 5 by 5, I'll show you guys them all together, and then you guys can let me know which, if any, are your favorites and which ones you would use. And I think we've established, like, again, these would definitely be like accent nails. Sorry, I'm like struggling so hard to hold these properly. Okay. Right. All right, let's get these all top coated and I'll meet y'all back here. All right, y'all. So we are back. We are all top coated and yeah, this is what we're all looking like. I'm just gonna leave these here stationary so you guys can take them in before I start moving them and awkwardly holding them. Like I said, I actually like them all. Again, for different purposes. This, I am not a fan of how difficult this one is to work with. Like I said, this was the third try. And it's kind of the same with this one. It's such a pretty foil, but it's a little bit challenging to work with. And I believe it's because of the metallic, like it just being like an actual like foil, as opposed to like the transparent ones, like these ones transfer very, very, very nicely, extremely nicely. I had very minimal problems with these ones. Again, these are transparent backs. But yeah, so let me show you these two, the crackled ones. I actually enjoyed these ones as well. I don't know why they're in the animal prints, because these are not animal prints, but this is giving like kind of that like there was, what is it, it's like a gel, it's a hard gel. You use the plastic bag to the plastic saran wrap to crinkle it up, and then you rub like a chrome powder in it, and then like file it all down, and you get like this like really cool two-tone design. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I've seen it all over Pinterest. When I like, not like now, but I have seen it all over. I have seen it all over Pinterest. Like over the summer, it was coming up a lot. I was seeing different designs a lot. That's what these remind me of, kind of like a marbles situation. Maybe I should have just grouped them up. I'll show you them 2 by 2. Since these ones actually group up pretty nicely, pair up pretty nicely, and I already showed you guys these ones. And please don't watch the undersides of my nails, thank you. This was a really quick set that I was doing last night, because my boyfriend, we were gonna go out, but when he got here, or not last night, the night before, and I was just like, I was doing them, and I looked at the time, and I'm just like, you know what, let's just stay in. So I didn't put too much more effort. I don't like the shaping of them. I could be biased. They were a lot like XXL long square nails, and I trimmed them down because I wanted them to be a little more active. And when I did the filing, like all the dust got stuck to the peel off base on the insides. I have peel off base, so that's why it looks like that. Anywho, besides the point, here are these two. I really like this one. I like them all. They have definitely served different purposes. I have a feeling that this one, this cheetah print, although it wasn't like a metallic back, it was more of a like a sheer backing. I don't know, it was a little challenging as well, and maybe it's just the way that I just needed to scrape that in better and like actually like get it to transfer better. So I'm looking forward to trying this one again, because it's pretty. Like, it is pretty. Accent nail. Right? Like, accent nail on just like, even like with like a solid set, like so, or like a pinky nail. Yeah. And then last but not least, these two. And this one didn't get all like the orange pieces, but yeah. One is like a zoomed out version, camo version. One is like a totally zoomed in version. This has like brush stroke work and everything. Still super cute. So yeah, you guys let me know. Thank you. Sorry, wow. Too many things we're trying to say at once. Let me know what your thoughts are. What ones you like, if any, from this box. And let's see, let me know. Yes, let me know if any of these, if you like any of these from this box, or if any, which ones are your favorite. And give me an idea. I'm curious to know how you guys would use these. Would you guys use these as like a single accent nail in a set? Or do you think you would do like a full, like this and the white? So like you would do like many nails, a design, and then like just have like a flat, a solid color, or like the black, and you have like these two an accent, and then everything else is black, and just have like, how would you style these two since they're not actual animal prints? And what would you call these? Because like they're giving, like I said, that crackled look. But yeah, thoughts. They're actually pretty cute. There's a time and a place for these too. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end of this entry. Let me move these up since I'm on a sliding scale here. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the very end of this entry. I'm really sorry again that there was such a delay between the last entry and this one. I'm gonna keep doing my best to minimize that delay in between. I'm gonna try to do film more than one video, especially for these boxes. So this is box number 2. We have 3 boxes left. So I'm actually thinking, if I am able to, I'm maybe gonna try to film another video later on tonight, just so I have that in the archive. So after I get this one edited and I get this one up for you guys, then I can work on editing this next one, and then I have a little bit of leeway between filming it will be the fourth and the 5th box, and then I can get those ones done probably on the same day as well. All right, so without further ado, the motto here is, if you didn't already know, or if you forgot, we're always late to the party, late to the game, last to get the memo, and last to try it out. But that has never, ever, ever, ever stopped me from like having fun with it, from trying things out, from doing the trial and error. And I hope that doesn't stop you guys either. All right, y'all. I hope you have an amazing rest of the evening, day, morning, overnight. And I'll catch you in the next entry. Peace.